What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hugh here from Korea Out, and I'm with.
What's up, guys? I'm Eli from Insta360.
And Eli, what we have in here?
We've got our third character here today, which is the Insta360 Titan. You guys can see this guy is a beast. Definitely bigger than my head. I would say this is getting to be about the size of a basketball. And the reason you see this size increase from our previous cameras is because we have increased the number of lenses, increased the number of sensors. You've got 8 different cameras here, and what that's going to let you do is capture beautiful 10K stereo video and stills. So one of our main focuses with this new camera was just really increasing the sensor quality, the resulting image quality. We're using micro 4/3 sensors, and that's going to let you get beautiful dynamic range. It's going to have great low light performance. And one other issue that we've wanted to address from some of the feedback from our users now is that they need a further signal range to control the camera. So this camera is going to solve that and then some. Up top here, this notch here is for our customized signal extender. You can drop that right in there. And once you do, the range for this camera is going to be about a mile. So you can imagine that for live broadcasting use cases, or if you're doing a film production somewhere where there's nowhere obvious to hide. I mean, if you're out in the middle of the desert or if you're on a salt flat somewhere, then it's not easy to get your production crew out of sight. That's a perennial challenge for VR filmmaking, and this solves that by letting you get way out there and still have a real-time preview of what you're capturing. You still got total creative control. So that's one of the big upgrades of this device. And beyond that, it's just going to be a massive image quality upgrade. The sensors are amazing.
So this camera to me is focused on video than just photos. Do you have any other feature like HDR or any cool stuff that maybe photographer can also benefit from this giant camera?
I would say that it's going to be a great camera for photography just because the image quality, the flexibility in low light environments, then that massive resolution, and also the very realistic stereo effect. That's going to be great for photographers as well. As far as the specific photographer geared features, we'll get into more details about that as we release more about the device. But what you said about it being sort of focused on video as opposed to photo, I think that the sort of prime user we have in our mind for this camera is a high-end VR filmmaker. So this is it's not an update to the Pro. It's not a successor to the Pro at all. This is a new product series for us, and it's geared at just top-of-the-line VR filmmaking. And I think a lot of those uses are going to be more video-focused. However, I mean, we're famous for our onboard stitching algorithms and these solutions that make photography very, very quick and very easy to just get these beautiful high-resolution images, and that's definitely going to carry that forward as well.
Nice. So with this camera, so look like you guys gonna go heavy into the stereo world, which is what's this camera for 10K stereo. So
absolutely.
From your personal opinion, what do you think about the future for us as a filmmaker for stereo? Why you guys want to get all head to stereo with this camera?
Well, I think long term, when you have greater headset adoption, it's night and day. A real immersive experience when you're giving that to somebody, having depth is fundamental. It's just not the same at all as having a wallpaper on that sphere around you. It's not nearly as immersive. And so our vision for this industry is that there's going to be a push for truly immersive content, and then there's going to be an audience for truly immersive content. You just need stereo to do that. Eventually, I mean, we're also researching in directions of doing things like 6DoF that are also totally about giving you the same feeling I have now when I'm looking at you. We want people to throw on a headset, look at content that was captured by the Titan and feel like they're there
Nice.
without any sort of uncanny valley, nothing that feels off. So that's why the stereo is so key.
So you just mentioned about 6DoF, which is like the highest topic right now on CES.
Sure.
So is this camera capable to do 6DoF, or do you have that map, stuff like that?
Those details we're not ready to share in regards to this camera. You may have seen another prototype we were sharing at CES that's focused on 6DoF. We've got a light field camera that we're researching and working on, and what we learn with that research is definitely going to inform all of our products. We know it's a major trend for the industry, so it's something we're looking into very, very seriously. And there's also ways to achieve 6DoF content algorithmically from content with depth maps. So we're not ready to confirm one way or the other what this camera is going to be doing as far as 6DoF, but for just brilliant immersive stereo 3D, this is going to be a game-changing device.
Great, thank you so much.
Yeah, my name is Eli McKinnon. I'm the global brand strategist for Insta360.
Nice, guys. See you guys next time.